Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another episode of my Create This Book With Me series, where I'll be filling out one page in each of my Create This Book 1, 2, and 3. Starting off in my Create This Book, the page for today is the Create a Shared Drawing page. Now this page tells you to start a drawing on this page and then have a friend finish it for you. I ended up doing it in the reverse order. I had a friend, in this case my mom, do a drawing for me and then I finished it just because she was the closest person I had to me who was available to do this for me, and because I tend to work on my videos and do all of my recording late at night. That's usually when I'm most creative, and usually at that time she's asleep. So while she was awake during the day, I asked her if she could sit down and do a drawing for me, and then I would be the one to finish it. And so she did. She very kindly did this drawing for me, and I'm coloring it in to finish it. I did watercolor for the majority of this drawing. I didn't have any specific requirements. I didn't ask my mom specifically what to draw. I just told her, I need help with this page. Can you just draw something on this piece of paper so I can put it in the book and color it in later? And this is what she gave me. She's always loved flowers, so I wasn't too surprised when I saw the drawing. And I chose to do watercolor just because I felt like I mostly wanted it for the background, and I wanted it to be kind of like a softer material. And then for the actual main part, at least what I decided the main part of the drawing was going to be, was the flowers and the butterfly. I just used markers for that to be a nice bolder contrast to the watercolor. And as always, I always like to remind everyone, if anyone's ever curious, these 3 books in the Create This Book series were written and created by Mariah Elizabeth, who is a YouTuber here on YouTube, who I greatly admire and love watching her videos, and I truly love these books. I feel like they're always such a fun break from everything. It's a nice little dose of creativity without the need or feel to have everything be absolutely perfect. But moving on to Create This Book 2, for the second page of today is the Create a Repurposing page. This page tells you to use any plastic or packaging and give it a new purpose. I wasn't really sure what to do, but I had one of these Wonder confetti cakes the day I was going to sit down and work on it. I think I had either the last one or one of the last ones, so I washed the plastic that came in and I flattened the cardboard box it came in and just started cutting out different images from it to see what I was going to glue onto this book. I didn't end up using the plastic because it didn't really fit anywhere because of the big pieces of packaging of the cardboard box that I chose. There's nothing really special about it. It was a good confetti cake. I liked it, but it was just there, and to not be wasteful, I chose it. I did really like how cute these pictures were. I really liked the sprinkles in it. I just glued it with glue stick and then put Mod Podge over it. But while that is drying, let's move on to the final page for today in my Create This Book 3 page. Now this page was really hard for me. It tells you to do a landscape scene, but in a disaster, like a flood or tornado or something. I'm not really good with landscapes. I almost never do landscapes at all, especially realistic landscapes. And 2, I don't think I've ever drawn a disaster, especially a tornado. But that's what I decided to go with. I very messily sketched out this tornado landscape scene, and with watercolor again, colored it in, painted it in. Um, I will say I struggled a lot with this page because, again, it's two things I almost never do and I'm not really good at. My style, so to say, in quotes, is usually very cutesy and cartoonish. Um, and this just really wasn't that. I tried to make it more cartoonish because realism just never works with me. And I try to take my time with the watercolor to try to make this scene look better. And although it's not perfect, I hope it still comes across that it's a tornado. And although I struggled a lot with it, I am still happy with what I did. I still had fun, which was the main part. It's always the main part for me in these videos, in the Create This Book videos, is to have fun and relax and to be creative without needing to worry about perfection. And this is how the 3 pages turned out. I will say the first one is my favorite because it was shared with my mom, and I really liked the idea of sharing a drawing or a painting with someone. I've never done anything like that where one person does one half of it and someone else finishes it. I felt like it was a really interesting concept that I might want to explore later down the road. After my last 2 tie-dyeing videos, I found it a bit harder to pick up a brush or a pencil. Tie-dye is a very artistic and creative thing, like everything I do on my channel, really. But it is a very different art style, I feel. I'm more used to using a pencil or a paintbrush than like just tie-dyeing. So I wanted to take my next videos a bit easier while I got back into the hang of everything. But thank you all so much for watching this video and all of my other videos. I greatly appreciate it, and I really hope you all enjoy them. I had a lot of fun making this video. Bye!